Once upon a time, in the frozen kingdom of Harahelm, the land was covered in thick snow and icy winds swept across the mountains. People lived in scattered tribes, each with its own rules. The tribes were always fighting, and peace was as rare as a warm sun. In one of these villages lived a young woman named Freya. She was clever and strong, with eyes like winter ice and hair as dark as a stormy sky. Freya dreamed of a united Harahelm, where all tribes would live in peace. The feuds between the tribes grew worse each winter. They fought over food, land, and even firewood. Freya knew that if things continued this way, the kingdom would soon be too weak to survive. One cold morning, Freya stood on a hill overlooking the frozen lands. "If no one else will bring peace, then I must," she whispered. She knew it wouldn't be easy, but her heart was strong. Freya spoke to the elders of her tribe, wise and weathered people who remembered a time of peace. "Together, we can unite the tribes," she said. The elders nodded. They believed in her strength. Freya traveled to the first village. She gathered the people and spoke of a united Harahelm. "Together, we are stronger," she said. The people listened, some hopeful, others doubtful. But not everyone wanted peace. Ingvar, a powerful chief, watched Freya from the shadows. He enjoyed ruling his tribe alone and did not want to lose his power. Freya's journey was hard. Icy winds stung her face, and snow buried the paths. But she didn't give up. Her dream of peace kept her going, even when her strength waned. One night, Freya met Halder, a warrior from a distant tribe. He was strong and brave, but also kind. He joined her, believing in her dream of peace. With each village she visited, more people joined Freya's cause. She taught them that peace was better than fighting, and together, they began to build an army of hope. Ingvar's men attacked at dawn. Freya's army was smaller, but her courage spread like fire. "Hold strong," she cried, and her people fought fiercely. After the battle, Freya looked around at her tired but proud people. They had lost friends, but they had also gained hope. They knew they could win if they stood together. Freya sent messengers to other tribes, inviting them to join her. She promised not just peace, but safety, warmth, and food for all. One by one, the leaders arrived. Freya stood before them and spoke of her dream, her voice steady and warm. "United, we can survive even the coldest winter," she said. Ingvar stood up, sneering. "I will never bow to you, Freya," he said. But Freya only looked at him with calm strength. "Then I will fight for peace," she replied. Freya trained her people well, teaching them to fight together as one. "This battle will be our last," she promised, "if we stand united." On a cold, silent morning, Freya and Ingvar's armies met in a snowy valley. Both sides held their breath, waiting for the fight to begin. Freya stepped forward and raised her voice. "We don't have to fight. Together, we can survive this harsh land." Her words rang through the valley, reaching every ear. Ingvar scoffed and ordered his men to attack. "She is weak," he shouted. But Freya's people knew her strength, and they stood firm. The battle was fierce, snow flying as swords clashed. Freya fought beside her people, never backing down. In the end, Freya's people stood victorious. Ingvar's forces fled, leaving Freya and her people to claim peace. The tribes gathered around a great fire, celebrating their newfound unity. They called Freya the Frost Queen, the one who had brought peace to Harahelm. Freya ruled with kindness and strength, her people growing strong and safe under her watchful eye. Her dream of peace had come true. As the years passed, Freya taught her people that strength came not from battles, but from working together and helping one another. And so, under the rule of the Frost Queen, Harahelm was no longer a land of war, but a kingdom of peace, strength, and kindness. Freya's legacy would live on forever.